Hello friends, welcome to the video series on interview question for SQL PL SQL developers. In this video, we are going to learn about what is Oracle table function. In the subsequent videos, we are going to learn about what is Oracle pipeline function and what is the difference between table function and pipeline function. So let us start understanding what is Oracle table function. So before starting with table function, let us understand the very basic usage and the syntax of a select statement. So of course the select statement is basically to retrieve the data from a table, and here is a very basic syntax. A minimum or a very simple select statement will have mandatory two classes. One is like from class and another is select class. So the from class will say from the source of the data, that is from where we are actually retrieving the data from, and the select class will say what are all the columns we are going to display, whatever we fetched from the source table. So in this case, 99% of the time, as part of the from class, we will specify the tables, either one or more than one tables. That is, so table is going to be the primary source of data. However, it is not necessary that we have to use always the table. Some cases will be creating a view and we can use the view as the data source. Of course, the view is going to retrieve the data from underlying table. However, in this case, the view is the data source. So it's not necessary that we have to use either a table or view. Some cases we can write a select statement, and the select statement will return a relational data, and that will behave like a source of data. Very similar to this, even we can use a collection as a data source. So let me show you an example. I'm creating a nested table type here, and then as part of the select statement, I'm using a initialized collection as a source. So this collection we are converting into a relational data source using a table operator. So in here the table keyword is called table operator. So this type of usage is possible through the Oracle table function functionality. Let me show you this example now. So first let me create the type, create or replace type. Let's give a type name saying that tnum list is table of number. Okay, so here the type is created. So now I'm going to use this type as part of select statement. So here the table keyword is called the table operator. Within that I'm just going to use the initialized collection. So let me say 1 2 3 4 5. So what happens here is this: the table operator converts the collection into a relational data source. So this collection will act as if it is like a table. Okay, so this example I'm showing you in Oracle version 11G. Let me show you the version. So this I'm showing you in Oracle 11G. So if you are trying in a version less than or equal to 12.1, you have to use this table operator. However, if you are trying greater than or equal to 12.2 version, this table operator is an optional thing. Let me show you in Oracle 19C. Let us try exactly the same in another database. So now I am connecting to Oracle 19C database. First, let me show you the version. So you can see here I've just connected to Oracle 19C Enterprise Edition database. So let me just create the type. Type is created. So I'm just re-executing the same select statement. It is just retrieving the data as if it is like a table. So now let us re-execute the same query without this table keyword. Right, so here it is working. However, the same query, if you try to execute in Oracle 12.1 or lesser than 12.1 version, this will not work. You will get an error. Fine. So now that we have understand that we can even use the collection as a data source, but the table function is much more than this. We can use a function, or we can use a function as a data source for the select statement. A function returning a collection can be used as a data source for the select statement. So let us see an example for that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a function that is going to return a collection, and that function we are going to use as part of the select statement. First, let me create a collection. Create or replace type. Let's say LV or let's say T ename list is table of varchar 2 of let's say 30. So I'm creating a collection nested table type. Now I'm going to create a function. Let's say function get ename list return. I'm just going to return this type of a collection as begin end. So I'm just going to create a local variable of this collection. Let's say ename list. This is of this collection type, and I'm going to initialize with empty constructor. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to load all the employee names into this collection. So I'm basically using a for loop, or you can even use a bulk collect. So I'm going to extend for one memory location, and then dot last equal to i dot ename. Right. So finally we are going to return the collection. Return this collection. So let me just compile this function. Now you can see the function is compiled. So let us call this function in the select statement. Select star from table, because I'm using in Oracle 11g the function. Now you can see the function is actually returning a collection, and that collection is converted into a relational data source, and that behaves like a table. So this functionality is called Oracle table function. So this is the function what we have written. So basically we have created a collection, and then we have written a function. So this function is going to return a collection. You can see this is going to return a collection of the type whatever we have created. In this collection I'm actually loading all the employees and I'm returning. And this collection I'm just going to use as part of the table function. So as part of the table operator, which is going to return all the employee names. So in this case, this function will behave as if like any other relational table. Okay, so this functionality is called Oracle table function. So let me show you the Oracle documentation. So a table function is a user-defined PL SQL function that returns a collection of rows. And the main thing is you can select this collection as if it was a table by invoking the table function or by using the table operator. One more thing, this table operator is optional starting from 12.2 version onwards. Okay, so here are the key points we should note from interview point of view. The first point is the function that returns the collection can be used in SQL queries as if it was a real relational table. Second point is that function should populate all the data into the collection, and then only the collection will be returned to the calling function or calling select statement. The third point is we have to use the table operator if you are trying to use in the version less than or equal to 12.1, and from 12.2 it is optional. Okay, so if you are trying in 12.1, as I mentioned, the table operator is mandatory, otherwise you will get an error, something like this, if you're trying to call the function as it is. From 12.2 onwards, even without a table operator, you'll be able to retrieve the data. Okay, one more important point is that to understand this concept of like a table function or a pipeline function, we should know the minimum information about the collection. So I would suggest you to watch these videos to get to know information about what are the types of collection and when to use what type of collection and what is the difference between all the three types of collections. If you want any questions to be answered, you can post it in the comment section or you can drop to this mail ID. But before that, you can check whether a similar question has already been answered as part of the subscriber question series or as part of the interview question series. If you are not able to find your question here, please write back to me. I'll be happy to record and post as a new video. If you have learned something new, please like this video, subscribe and stay tuned for new feature video, interview question, SQL practical question and concept videos. And thanks a lot for watching this video.